Hey y'all, what's up? My name is E, and I wanted to come back in with a really quick update. And I wanted to talk about Porsha, Kelly, Stewart, Williams, Burris, McKinley, Gubadia, Wilburn. Girl, I'm tired of keeping up with all these people. So, listen, somebody sent me the Tisa Tells video from yesterday, and shout out to Tisa Tells because she reminded me of how much flack everybody gave Fallon this time last year. Everybody was rooting for Porsha and Simon to be together, when she had all of those weddings. I think she had 3 weddings. Hashtag love wins. And everybody kept saying, well, Porsha deserves happiness. Fallon cheated. Fallon was pregnant by the pool boy or whatever he did at that house. If you go back to my Porsha deep dive video, I'm going to link it in the description box. I told you all, if Fallon was cheating on Simon and got pregnant by the help, it was for a reason. It was for a reason. And it's a reason Fallon was cheating on Simon outside of the obvious. Because, we can look at him and we see the old age, the grandpapa figure, the know-it-all temperament, the controlling and demanding attitude. So we can see all of this on the outside. Now, Porsha responded to the claims about Future yesterday. I brought you all the story. I think I was the first person to post it on YouTube, as a matter of fact, that Porsha and Future have some strange relationship, as well as the other 200 men that she was alleged to have been sleeping with, allegedly. So Porsha took to her Instagram and she responded with erectile dysfunction. Okay? So we all know what that means. Simon can't get it up. Now, this is not the first time Porsha said that, and I believe is some truth to it because, like I said, I was watching Tisa Tells, and I was reminded of how Fallon was in such despair and confusion, being trapped in that big old house with this African man who could not turn the sprinklers on downstairs. So the issue I have with Porsha now is you've taken this man's pride and dignity. You've told the whole world he has a limp noodle and it cannot be recharged. You've taken his monthly stipend for 15 months. You let him be around Pilar. And you still have that baby in that man's house making grilled cheese sandwiches for breakfast. You have anchored the momentum and the life that he has given you to renegotiate your Bravo contract, which is worth millions, according to him in the court paperwork. And you still refuse to exit the premises. You've taken everything that this man needs in order to get a new woman. You've taken his pride, his dignity, his reputation. Being with you has put his scamming past and citizenship status on Front Street. Okay, because if he was still with Fallon, nobody would have cared enough to do a deep dive to figure out that he was scamming and he wasn't a real citizen. So the truth of the matter is, if Simon was stealing, scamming, and doing unscrupulous things to get money, he was giving Porsha a 5-figure monthly allowance, which makes Porsha an accomplice because Porsha was because Porsha was spending the stolen money. That's theft by receiving. Porsha, before you incriminate yourself any further, girl, get your shit and get out of that house.